Oke guys, kan kita bakal lanjutin quest, menyelesaikan quest-quest yang lain. Di gunung ya. Oh, ada yang jet chamber. Yes. Sebenarnya kita bukan kesini. Ya mat ya.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your... Well, since we want to go to the Jade, let's look around. There has...
Nyari dulu.
Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must...
Kita butuh ya ada permennya dulu animo.
Drat.
Oh ini ada apa kan? Ya puncak sendiri.
If that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets... Alright, let's follow... Oh, hang up. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh... Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's a...
Oh, cuman ini doang. Tadi emang ada isinya ya? Just.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes you think you... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Melolith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at—
Well, here they...
Oh, 약간 같이.
There is no escape! You can't run! Shine down!
뭐야? 너. 해야겠지.
There is no escape! Judgment! Now that's what I call treasure!
There's still a long road ahead.
What they do this time?
RYZEN.
Propagate!
Dissipate! Illusion shattered! Judgment! Deal with me! Shine down!
Who goes there? Take the target alive!
You can't run! Our bond is strong! Out of my way!
Take the target alive! Propagate!
Illusion shattered!
With the triad! Nested! Two arms! Attack!
Punishment! Lightning Scatter! Now you shall perish!
What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And these Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not
So this was all a misunderstanding.
anyway. For a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is...
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuha...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least,
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti.
when you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with... Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of... I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't... You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be... The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings...
Favor? But... Wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not...
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for us. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients.
Ya, kenapa kita?
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Judgment! Dissipate! Shine down!
Mas, ini dong.
Did you hear that? No! That was Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure...
Biar
There's no end
You
to
can't
this.
run!
Propagate! Direct assault!
Stand with me! Illusion shattered! Judgment! Shine down!
Have a taste of this!
There is no escape! Judgment!
Finally. Done. Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry. I will. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer.
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what?
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can...
Of course we do.
jelas
How can one
space
sell
banget kalau
antiques
sama
without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we... Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her when...
Great! Paimon sugar frosted slime.
Stand with me!
Hey there! A guy called Meng Dan...
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. Here, this container is itself an antique. With
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to... It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh yes, you might want to use these two fresh...
Woohoo! It's great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this...
Dissipate!
itu jadi saya ada jalan kerja, ada yang minta bantuan. Apa yang berkebutuhanku hanya bisa sembarang saja tolong jaga. Gue tahan lagi beberapa awal tugas tampil kalau tidak bisa ini biar kembali this udah buka daftar juga pada mereka di sini.
But
You didn't let me finish.
Stand with me!
According to coaching, excuse me, do you?
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to speak of
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Kars.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, at first, it was but the size of one room. Now, one day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
what?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Guldet one of your people?
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't peeking on.
I fear that peeking would have. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti.
Wow.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden, but our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests with
I need a more physically.
Loncat.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Ooh, isn't...
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, but if you were to choose the more trustworthy... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her... But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. Well, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us. Wait, that's right. Speaking of it,
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include
It's all right. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you. One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices. Just imagine. How much more? Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The la 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like... This piece of paper shows that a Qixing... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief but research on the sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really... Well, should... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely... That's way out of Paimon's league. Anyway, we'll see if... Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh...
something.
Sorry. Anything business related is confidential.
Okay.
Lady Ningguang looks stunning today. This gives good market insight.
Nakasama ko. Bakit ulit? Jelas 950 meter. Jauh banget ya. Ini. Kecil.
There really were fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Terminate!
Betul nggak?
I will end
Out of my way!
Send this quickly!
Illusion shattered!
Eh,
Torn to oblivion!
tidak dan karena
Almost. Propagate!
Bond is strong! Take care of
lihat
the game!
Scatter!
oh kelihatan nih
Detached
Eh,
from the
sini, sini, sini. Kelihatan nggak kayak gitu?
judgment!
Iya ya.
Punishing!
Di sini kayaknya harus pergi.
You can't run! There is no escape!
Nah, sampai lagi kan. Ah. Seperti masih semprotan ya.
Now you shall perish!
Tadi masih. Oh,
Absurd! Illusion shattered! Our bond is strong! Lightning terrible! Judgment! Lights out!
sedikit. Good traveler. Up to space.
Stand with me!
Nice.
Shine down! Ha! to oblivion. Remove all obstacles. I'll settle this.
Okay.
Illusion shattered. Our bond is strong. There is no escape.
I guess this is it.
Our bond is strong.
Let's move. Shouldn't get careless.
Out of my way. Dissipate.
Toxifying heat.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
You need to hurry up.
Judgment. Punishment.
Scatter.
Spring forth. What a humiliation. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Illusion shattered.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Judgment.
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Illusion shattered.
An unfortunate fault. Use this first.
You can't run. Punishment. Now you shall perish. Judgment.
How can this be? Finished.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Paimon's seen this pattern. Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of... But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in that... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the talismans like that were once used, maybe the Fatui we are copying the sigil of permission, being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thickens. Alright, that's enough to get the last stop on our rite of parting. Let's go!
Guess like a big one. So kita harus ke S7 ke ini. Berapa ini enggak ya? Mana?
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the
It was so big and
Indeed. It's second to none. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
she's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. But why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Pig...
No. Those lilies have... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war, of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon...
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sing the song from Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Torn to oblivion.
All right, it's my turn. Oh, settle this.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Shiver!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately,
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I...
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Bak. Bawah jalan orang.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I...
Something seems a little... She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her Siri?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
Himalaya termasuk Raiden Shogun dari Inazuma. Bukan lagi yang
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule.
so what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue, but as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say as an...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my... After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've...
We dare not.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your stuff.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him
I've had enough beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds... Alright, I think it's about time we head...
biasa. Seven. Mission.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We must...
Desperate time?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say... However, both sides were quite obstinate and hid an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that...
And what now? How is it that...
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the action. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on it? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion...
Having connections with the Fatui seems... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the... He must be waiting for the moment. But where could we find it? Where would he go at a time like this?
Golden Fuse. You are. Ada yang bangga. Coba di sini ngomong-ngomong, apakah belakangan kalian perlu ini dan Valley dan nanti yang hari advance coach melakukan yang keempat. Oke, awalnya hanya kecil bagian kalian kuat berubah. Mulai ada bagian gunung dan tanah yang kalian keempat satu berarti monster. Alasan kenapa mereka menjadi seperti itu sepertinya ada hubungan dengan amukan seekor dewa dalam legenda akhirnya selalu sudah bersama.
Stand with me. Golden karena
Lihat guys, anjir, ngantor lebih cepat kalau party.
Wow! It looked impressive enough from the. This is where all that's Mora's Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's like. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to.
Apa zombie lewat sini? Oh, zombie lagi terus sana. Kenapa nih buang dari kawan? Ya langsung aja deh.
You've already fulfilled your.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have if it weren't for that lovely little rite of stopping the Mora mints?
So you've been planning to take the nose?
As one of she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for the time for discussion and either way. We now the battle.
Battle?
Instead of confronting you when she faces a worthy. But as for me,
we won't let what happened.
Oh, so you. Besides, you could never. Fighting talk, I love. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Possible left.
Now you shall perish.
Yes, I'm walking in.
Shine down. Judgment.
A clear shot. Propagate. An opportunity.
Get with me.
You've made some progress. Passable
there is
effort.
no escape.
Passable effort. Run all you like.
Gue nggak tahu sih.
Try this.
Oh, ini serangan yang ini. Clever.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should. That just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Judgment.
Scatter.
Illusion shattered.
You've got some skills.
Punishment.
Has your luck run out? Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, ini Ranger. Wih.
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
Oh.
Now you shall perish. You can't run.
Oh, yes.
Terminate!
Wait.
Take care of the game.
Oh, like you. Kita ya. Bisa ready.
Die.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Nice. Banget sih.
What is this? My final job?
I have Radeon Graphics.
Scatter!
There is no escape.
Ah, this is oh.
Inazuma shines
Very
eternal.
good.
Die here.
Kalau kita coba nih, tes dulu.
Shine.
Pakai dasarnya.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Nah.
Look! Child's back to normal.
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter...
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if I...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look to our backup
plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's...
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War, and who has If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of... Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to... But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as...
What's in it?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Boom shakalaka.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as... Did we make it in time? As the Overlord of...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put up...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at a time, which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What? But all of you were supposed to be the...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista, and as fate would have it, one who did craft... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet,
I suppose this is one blessing. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
Sini, 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 sini. Ah, kita harus lebih jahat. Kesini kita di sini. Kita suruh mentah.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Menyelamatkan, with me!
Let's go help too.
Harus mengutamakan cas baterainya dulu. Biar kita dapat scene epic nih. Jadi di sini ya.